So, here we go again. Welcome to another round, beautiful people. Future me, if you watch. Future me, I'm doing this for you. Hope you do appreciate it. Because it sucks most of the time, and I don't want to do it. Sometimes. But sometimes it's fun. Well, nevertheless, we will do 5 minutes of typing exercise and 25 minutes of Angular tutorial. Um, yeah, let's get into it. Is Fiskin still here? Oh, who knows? Maybe. Uh, you told me that I type faster than you do. I don't. And I remember. No, 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 no. Like yesterday, uh, we had the race, and like on the typer or something, and you beat me. Uh, and you even started like later than me, and yeah. So here we go. Well, uh, you can complain that the data, like the data sample is too not representing. How is that? How you do say that in English? The size of the data sample is not sufficient to draw uh, to draw conclusions, to draw sufficient conclusion to draw. Oh, I don't English. Sorry, me no speak Americano. Yeah, one is. You type properly. What do you mean properly? I have my own technique. Oh, yeah. My opinion is screw that. Yeah, well, the thing is, I thought that uh, you can be efficient only if you do the proper technique, right? And then I saw like a guy which types 100 words per minute with 2 fingers. Well, 3. He sometimes touches the spacebar he touches with the thumb the spacebar. Yes, yes. Let me uh, let's see it. Let's see it because it's short video and it's freaking amazing. Like, well, the YouTube knows me so well. It's always asses and yeah. Well, typing fast 2 fingers. Yeah, it has a 1 minute. We have a time for that. Look, let's watch it together. 120. No, it is not. You can see the wiggling guy and the cup liquid, the coffee. It's not sped up.
I'm Joe Sabia, and I type with 2 fingers. Fast.
You see that? You see that? You see that? And there's and here also like here is like they did some
Most people
research.
think that you need to have taken a
Let's have 3 minutes. They did actual research on a
typing
typing.
is something that you probably do every day. And it's surprising how little we know about how we actually do it. Most people think that you need to have taken a touch typing course and learn how to use all your 10 fingers in order to type actually fast. But surprisingly, we found that the number of fingers does not affect your typing speed. You could use just 1 or 2 fingers per hand and still type very fast.
So for the first time, we looked at how people move their fingers while they're typing, in particular people who never took a typing course before. To do that, we use what's called a motion capture system, which has 12 high-speed infrared cameras that track the exact positions of 52 reflective markers that we put on the hands and fingers. Entering text is a very fast process. There's only a fraction of a second between the key presses. But the motion capture data allows us to see exactly which finger presses which key and how the hands and fingers move in between the key presses.
The most surprising thing was really that on average, people that never took a touch typing course could type as fast as those that learned to use all the 10 fingers. But it also turns out that people type very differently and develop all kinds of different strategies. But to find commonalities between how people typed, we looked at the so-called finger-to-key mapping, so what finger they use to press a certain key, and looked at commonalities between these mappings. We found 4 different kind of strategies for the left hand and 6 for the right hand, and they ranged from just using the index or middle finger of a hand up to a modified version of the touch typing system. But the interesting thing was really that for each of these groups there were people typing very slowly or very fast and all using the same strategy.
In contrast to what you might expect, the number of fingers you use doesn't make you fast at typing. Instead, we found a range of other factors that can influence your performance. For example, we found that fast typists more consistently use the same finger to press the same key every time. And also fast typists learn to keep their hands steady and don't move them over the keyboard as much as slower typists do. If properly used, touch typing can still have some benefits. For example, we found that touch typists looked at their fingers much less than untrained typists, which is very useful when you're doing complex editing tasks, for example.
All this data will be openly available for other researchers to use. Studying such a basic activity such as text input is very important for the design
I
of new
also
user
use
interfaces.
different
And
technique.
it can also help in developing new training methods or better support users.
Like for example, the Q and P keys. The normal recommendation is to use your pinky, right? That's not what I do. And I found it's like much more relaxing, to my fingers. If I don't do that, it's like kind of like a stretchy movement. So I use my ring finger to do that. The P and Q. The Q, I use this, because otherwise the pinky is just too short. Yeah, so I don't like to move my hands. I have it like in one position, like I kind of anchor it in here, and then I kind of know where I am. When I levitate everything like on top, I tend to lose where I am. Yep. And this will be super slow attempt. But that is okay. run. Oh, come on. Hey, mate. Yeah, just do it. The thing which I did not want to like learn the another layout is Vim, which is like maybe it doesn't make sense that much. Like for example, the Premiere Gen, he uses also like alternative layout, and he's good at Vim. Definitely better than I am. Well, that kind of goes with that he's long years user, and I started like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm afraid I'll ruin my ability to type on systems not configured just for me. It is individual, but for me it is surprisingly okay to go back and forward. Like even like this has like this weird layout, right? And I can go to the normal keyboard, like it's not as horrible. It's doable. It's doable. But the thing is, like, I also like worried, like what if I couldn't like then go to someone else's computer and work on it, or someone else cannot work on my computer, and then I was like thinking about it, and like when that really happens, like no one is working besides me working on my computer. It's just me. Yes, it is QWERTY layout. It is like I modified it a bit, but it's basically is QWERTY layout. Here's the QWERTY, Control or A, Alt or Z, and there's a space, and that also switches to symbol layer, which is over here. And on the right one, I have like this arrow keys. Page down, page up, home, and F keys, and so on. Those are unassigned currently. But actual key changes I feel through yours. Well, maybe it will, maybe it will not. I believe there's just one way how to find it out, isn't it? Well, we can do the Angular, right? So we will continue here. And we were solving something. The DHW CGN. Can I call this CGN? Okay, so CGN was kind enough to let me know that this is the parameters for a resource. The resource, I suppose, is like you have to be there. Oh, you are here already. Good. If this can I build a machine learning algorithm to determine if I will retain the knowledge and muscle memory of multiple. Well, you might wait for him to develop that, but that might take 10 years as well, right? That's the, like, takes a while to develop new things in AI. Hey, Colonel. You've been considering buying an Untitled keyboard? Do you wanna hear? Well, okay. Here's my opinion on that subject, or not opinion, my experience, my personal experience. Like everyone's which I had originally, and I probably showed you guys already. I bought the key mouse, which is this keyboard. It's a keyboard and a mouse. I showed it on a stream already. This guy, your hand goes like this. It's kind of huge. It's big. It's biggie. It's a nice concept. And there are some things which they did well. There are something which they didn't do as well. And what did you? Well, I was. That was on my in my last work. So yeah, that's the reason. And it's still kind of popular in my area, I believe. And so what I did took away, like to have the mouse functionality on it wasn't the best benefit which I got from it. But what I really liked is to have it split. The split keyboard is like, at least for me, it is like when I'm on this keyboard, I immediately like change my position. I might be like a little bit like straight, like with a straight back, but then I kind of slouch forward, it makes this kind of like neck for me. And if I have a split keyboard, I sit more straighter, like I have a better posture, I think. And it's more comfortable, really, especially for, well, yeah. So the split keyboard is like awesome. Even like ortholinear or staggered, like what I think is like good is to have the split keyboard. Yeah, that one I think is really nice. And the ortho, I don't know. It's like okay, and I'm now used to it. I'm not sure if that's the killer. That's the killer feature, right? The split keyboard and the ability to program the keyboard is the killer features for me now. Yeah, and this has also really light switches, which happens to be nice, and the thumb clusters, like have just one key per two thumbs. That's just not good for me anymore. To have more functionalities on the thumbs, that is a game changer, or at least it was to me. Naturally, my hands spread out more, but I have too close my shoulder together to type normally. Yeah, well, yeah, it is like if you have look, like for example my hand, like if I don't type like this, my hand is kind of shifted like on it, like when I type on a normal QWERTY. So there's a P, for example, and I write like that. But the other hand, that's kind of fucked up, like the way the layout goes, like it, yeah. It's like typing the ZC in the sequence. It's kind of cumbersome for me. I don't like that. But yeah. Well, saying that, What keyboard I'm using now? I think I still have the same one which you saw. I think I'm streaming with this one, just this one. I did start that stream, and it is a Gargoplex. Gargoplex. Here's the link. That's the keyboard I'm using. That is the keyboard I'm using. And I'm pink. I don't want to be pink. I don't want to be pink. Oh, whatever. I will be pink. The other one had red buttons on it, I think. No, I don't have a keyboard with red buttons on it. That might be someone else. Well, I'll go back to Angular. And I need to change this. Here we go. Now you belong into. Hey, Freeman, how are you today? So, Freeman is already here as one of our heroes. Now we have a kernel panic as well. And we are doing searching. So, okay, so we do X, found heroes, matching term, no heroes. Okay, so if the length is true T, we log this thing. If it's falsy, which is a 0, undefined, blah blah, we log this thing. Okay, yeah, why not? An anime watch party in the LA Discord, if you are interested. Oh, thank you for the invitation. Which time do you plan to do that? Oh, and I forgot to start the timer again. Dun dun dun. In 36 minutes or more. Yeah, in that case, I will probably not attend. Because so far I'm doing like third round of this. Yeah, I should learn more. I haven't deserved that break today yet. God damn it! I would like to. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Thank you. Oh, god damn it! No, I should learn. I should learn. I'm unemployed at the moment. I need to expand my knowledge. I can fool around after I will finish the 8th round. I don't feel like writing this down, so I'll just copy this. And also, thanks for supporting a Canadian small business. What? What? I'm missing context. I don't know what's happening. Gboards is Canadian. Oh yeah. He's Canadian. That's right. You know, like, honestly, I bought it so I could like know if the light switches is something which I want to do, and also the chording, like keystrokes and so on. So I would try it and then build my own. But you know what? I actually might stick with it for foreseeable future. I think I like it. There's a one thing which I don't like about it, and that is like sometimes I press one key and I get 2 keystrokes. I don't know why. That's the only complaint which I have. I have the 12 grams linear red, which is the G chalk super, the lightest one, hero service, and we will put it behind this. Okay, this is ugly. So control enter, it was the shortcut, yes. Okay, and then we will paste this here, format everything, and we don't call it HTTP, it is HTTP client. That's how it's called in here. Okay. Also for the, oh well, I will tell it next time. I stopped the timer again. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, so we implemented the search, but currently we don't have the search. We don't have the search in the view, and yeah, in the view in the HTML. Method returns immediately with an empty array if there is no search there. Yes. And the rest of it. Oh yes, I wanted to see what the trim does exactly. And what I'm interested in is if it modifies the thing which it trims or not. It removes the leading and trailing white space and line terminator characters from a string. Okay, and that's everything. If I do GU, will it find usages? No. Okay, good. So I don't know how to figure this, like if it modifies it or not. Well, I know. I actually know. And this is the JavaScript, or is it? Well, it's TypeScript. Is in TypeScript and JavaScript the same? I had a project where I can try it. So TypeScript. Okay, so it's nowhere to be found. That's okay. And so we do open pro. Just open. Here we go, and it will be in the playground. TypeScript playground. Okay, cool. New window. And what we want to try is the following. Close. And why don't I see? Well, whatever. Here, playground, and okay, so we will create a directory which will be called, I don't know, test. And in here we will have a TypeScript file. This will be called trim test. Here we go. Yeah, we will be adding that. Okay, so we will have a original string, type of string. Well, we will infer it, so this will be hello space. Here we go. Now that is red. Cannot find name original. Yeah, because I should do this. And then we will do console.log, and here we will say original string trim. Yep. And no. Console name log and original string like that. This is what we want, and we'll put it in here as well. And now we want to run it. How do I run it? Oh, I need to, yeah, I need to compile it to a JavaScript, and then I can run it. Is there a? Oh, no. Compile Typescript. There we go. Okay, so that's not what I wanted. That's okay. So maybe I can. All right. You did? Giga White. All right. You're from Canada. You're from Canada as well. Yeah. I want to open the terminal in here. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe the IntelliJ can do it, right? Yeah, maybe you're right. Refactor, mark, open, local, reload, compare, create gist. No, okay. And if I open needs a plugin, there's probably, yeah. Well, there probably is. IntelliJ Typescript IntelliJ transpile TypeScript. Yep. Okay. Okay. GIF. Oh, here's compile. Okay, so it is compile what I'm looking for. Compile. Oh my god. Okay. So run configuration. Okay. I will find out if I have it already in here. So here's the TypeScript. I click on it and I can do compile. And oh, holy crap, where you are? Where are you? Oh, I'm in wrong project. Here, TypeScript, and I do compile, test. Oh, okay. So that kind of works, but I don't want all this shit around here. I want to do it from like, you know, like a command. So it is a, well, there's a compile TypeScript. Here we go. So maybe if I delete this, yes, delete it. Okay, and now I do or just TypeScript. Where it is? It was here. It was here. Now it isn't. What the hell? Configure Typescript. Untitled project recompile and change. Do I want that? Maybe I do. I do apply, and now my computer will die. Okay, so we have that right now, and can I run it from here? Oh, here we go. But no, that's not it. I want the trim. No. Okay, so I have to go to the JavaScript file. Yeah, maybe some plugin will be better. So if I run it, yeah, so it doesn't change the original thing. All right. Okay, so it returns empty string and that is false. Okay, but now I want to just think what it is. Run configuration for TypeScript. Build project. Or insert ID. Okay, so we go here and plugins, marketplace, TypeScript. This is the one, right? The TypeScript folding, TypeScript executor. Yeah, it's the one. Run configuration for TypeScript requires blah blah blah, and then you can run. Ah, okay. So that's okay. Install. Apply. Do you need a restart? Oh, you do. Okay. No, you don't. So no. Apply. Okay. And now I can I run it? Oh, I can. Run. Run, boy, run. Okay. It has some problems. Throw. What? There's some problems. There's some problems, man. What the hell? Okay, maybe I need to restart it. Okay, so I will. No types in the project. Required. Cannot find module TS node register. Requires start internal preload. Okay, so maybe I should read the installation notes. They were saying something about that, right? It was TypeScript, yeah, and then requirements, plugin, Node.js. Okay, so maybe I don't have that. Okay, I must have it. I must have this already. So Node.js installed. See, it's there. So that's not the problem. What is the problem? I don't know what's the problem. Okay, so we will restart it. Invalidate and restart, and I will use that as a bathroom break while this will be reloading. So I will be right back. Where's the IntelliJ? Did it start? I don't even know. Yeah, it is starting. Okay. So maybe now it will work. Okay, whatever. This works. Too much open projects, so I will start killing them. Good. Okay, so where were we? The trim is used here that if it's empty, like, and that means like even like spaces without character, we'll just return this. Otherwise, we send the get request to our HTTP client. This is like search or something. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the query string with search term, which is this. Okay, hey, I was forgetting to start this again. And now we'll add it to, oh. And we still didn't create it, and we are adding it to the dashboard component. Okay, whatever. Dashboard component, okay. At the end. It's also something which I wanted to try. There are to-dos which I have. Interesting. It was 6, 3. 2 is favorites, and 4 debug, problems, log services. Okay. So we did add this, and now we will create the actual component which we just tried to use. The question is, if Angular sees something which he doesn't know, will it blow up? Yep, it does. It does. We have a problem. We have a big problem. So we will create it. ng generate rate component, and what was it? Hero search. Yep, okay, generated. Here we go. So this is an enclosing div. A search. That is a label. What is this for? What does it do? My phone. I don't want to miss my food delivery. I'm already hungry. And here, label. Label 4. Okay. Why is Hey, Cuckoo Crisps. A for attribute on a label tag generally allows the user to click the label to access the... okay, so for, and that will be the search box, and then it's like, I see. So you tied it to an ID, which is here, and if I click the label, it goes into input, right? That's so nice. Oh, thank you, and welcome to the channel. And we need to do this right now. You go into the hero list. Crisps. Here we go. Now you are officially a hero. There is nothing you can do about it. Prepare for avalanche of girls which will demand your attention. Or guys, whatever you prefer. Hey, Mr. Vilek. Well, I use Vim plugin in the IntelliJ. So, and I'm learning IntelliJ. I mean Vim right now. So It is what it is. And that was... Oh, come on, search box. Search box. Yep, that doesn't exist, I know, right now. No, I bought it. It is Cargoplex. I posted somewhere. Okay. This is the thing. This is the keyboard. Well, I did had problems with another keyboard. This one. This is a key mouse, and I had some like RSI symptoms. Hey, Invisible, nice to see you again. And then I switched to this, and the main feature for me, the killer features are, it is a split and programmable, and this has also really light switches. Yeah, and the key mouse, don't buy it. It's, well, first you cannot right now, but even if you decide to wait, don't do it. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Okay, and we have a few seconds to continue in this thingy, and then we have the... Okay, so this is hero search will be the text. And I'll, because I'm using Vim, I can do change inside tag, hero, so search, and the keyboard is this guy. And we are done with this round. Look at that. Welcome to Puck 62. I should probably make a bot which will tell this. And I'll tell that to... Oh, thank you for the follow, Mustafa. Thank you. You might regret your life decisions later, but you're very welcome to hear. Redeem tea time. Okay, so we will have a tea time. We will have a tea time, which is good because we just finished round 3. So tea time it is. Tea time is always different. And now we will... What it will be. What it will be. Okay, so... See on the previous keyword flow. Actually, I just thinking about drinking coffee or tea. I see. What do you use for Pomodoro clock? I see a lot of Twitch users using them, and I have poking around typing. Okay, so I did program my own as well, but currently I'm using this guy, which is help. No, not help. It was about Oh, it is there. In my tools, software, F, W, this guy. This is what I use. It's free of use, free of charge. Consider donating to the guy who programmed this. It has a lot of functionalities. It is for Windows only. So that's that. That's what I use. And we will do the tea time thingy. Oh, you are very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm glad I could be useful. So I can talk a little bit about the tea, and I can talk a little bit about the thing which we are having today. So today we are drinking white tea. Start the timer. White tea, which we are drinking today, is archival tea from 2010. Oh yes, you can archive tea, and it gets better with age. Not every tea is suitable for archiving, but this one is. It is pressed into like this small cakes, which you can see right here. It's like little tea biscuit. You know, like, do I have autofocus in there? I don't know. Hopefully you can see it. So that's the one. It comes from Chenghe, which is an area in China. And it is pressed tea leaves. So it will fall apart in your brewing vessel of choice. And my brewing vessel of choice is a Guy 1. This is a porcelain. A Lipton filter. Oh yeah. There are myths about that horrible abomination. I heard about it. And we can also say what is like every single tea starts as a green tea. When you pick it up, it is a green. And then depending what you do with it, it might stay green tea. It might become a white tea. It might become a red tea or black. It can become oolong. It can become heicha. It can become many things. So how do we do like white tea? Till like, I don't know, like 15th century, before the knowledge of tea manufacturing was stolen from China by Robert Fortune. It was 15th or 17th century. I don't know. I don't remember. The Europeans thought that there is somewhere like growing a tea tree, which is a black and produces black tea, and there's somewhere which is green and produces green tea. That's not true. The main difference is the oxidization or organical fermentation. Well, depends on, well, there's a little bit arguing about which term is more precise, but doesn't matter. The main thing is that in the case of green tea, you want to stop the oxidation right away. That you do it with a heat, and if you let it oxidize for a long time or a lot, you will get a black tea. So hold on, like how do we make white tea? Where does this falls in? Well, the white tea, you see, is the tea where you don't really stop the oxidation in a way which is done in Japan and China, which is called shaching, which is like kill green, which means changing rapidly the temperature, which breaks the polyphenols, which are like these long molecules inside of the leaves or like even apples. If you cut an apple, you know, it's these polyphenols interact with the air molecules, and it will start the oxidization process, and it will turn black. But if you ever seen like cooked pears or apples, they will never go brown. And that is because, you know, like the heat really is the shaking of the structure, of the atomic structure, right? And the long polyphenols simply cannot fit into like one square of this atomic structure, right? So it kind of gets scissored, you know, kind of falls apart, you know, and it cannot function properly any longer, like in the oxidization process. And this is what you do with the green teas and the black teas. But with the white teas, you don't destroy these polyphenols. You just dry the tea leaf, and that's it. That's it. That's it. You pick it up, then you let it wither. You might press it, and then you just dry it. You know, and when it's dry, this oxidization is a really slow process, and it can mature over the time, which in this case is 11 years, and this is how we get a white tea. Yeah, and we fulfilled the tea time requests, and mark as complete. Came for the programming, let's with advanced knowledge of tea making process. Score. Yeah. Oh, it was awesome. Oh, thank you. And thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. That's very nice. Yeah, it also makes up for a good pause for me, because otherwise I do over and over on the programming. And that's it. Oh, and we have the newest one, a redeeming reward for dear viewers, and that is to change the background in my IntelliJ. So do you see that cow? There could be your picture, whatever you choose. And that's it. Well, I'm learning. I did a month of Java, produced some applications in it, and currently I'm going through Angular tutorial, which is, you probably know, but I will say it for anyone who might not know, is a front-end framework based on top of JavaScript, and yes, Angular, exactly, you know. I'm going through this tutorial. Well, it depends on a region. It depends on a region, really. And we did use Angular in my previous work, so I kind of get some knowledge of it. So I would like to expand on it. And you know, they say that if you know like one framework well-ish, it's much easier for you to like switch to another one. And both React and Angular are MVC frameworks, so I have heard it's like really similar, you know, like in those terms. You know, that there are differences, of course, but switching between those two should be not as hard as a learning programming language which uses another paradigm. Yep. So, and we will be doing now, oh come on, reload, here we go, am I still recording?